Galvan. Let's talk about him. All right, so based off the trailer footage and some of the developer footage I saw, I had some really cool ideas about Galvan. The first one I want to go over is how Galvan operates off stage. So because UFO, Galvan's up special, which he can spawn, so he does like a sort of Bowser whirling fortress upwards, and then after that, a platform is spawned, and he can actually drive the platform left and right if he holds down up special after doing it. So what this means is if you are Galvan at the ledge and you drop from the ledge and hit your opponent with like a back air that sends them off this way, this is assuming that they're at a higher percent and they end up here, that means once the end lag from your back air is done, you're going to be right here. Well, then because you hit them with a back air, that means you're galvanized, and you can only get the up special platform when you're galvanized. So if you hit them with a back air, it sends them off stage. After your end lag from the back air, you're down here. You can then up special and get a UFO platform right here. And because Galvan can drive the platform, all you have to do is hold up special, and then your UFO is now here. What that means is that at higher percents, like closer to 100, they're going to be sent decently deep off stage. Maybe not from a back air. I don't think back air has that strong a knockback, but this is like just a theory anyway. A game theory. So let's just say, for example, if you're able to get your opponent off stage, then you can immediately after spawn a UFO, bring it over here, and then your opponent has two options. They can either instantly use their double jump and end up right here, or they can fall below and try to use their double jump to get right here. Because you're just standing here, you can respond to both on reaction. If they drift towards you, all you have to do then is fall underneath the platform and meet them here with a hitbox, and if they jump above you, all you have to do is jump up here and meet them there with a hitbox, which I think is freaking awesome. So I'm very excited to explore this strategy specifically when Galvan comes out, and let's move on to the next one. Magnet toss. If you are galvanized, your magnet, here, let's Galvan right here. If you're magnetized, when you throw out a magnet, it's gonna come back to you like a boomerang. If you're not galvanized, it'll just end at the end of its arc. Okay, so what that means is if you send your opponent off stage, let's say they're starting from right here, if you throw a magnet out off stage and angle it downward, it's going to come back to Galvan and end up right at the ledge. Now, if my guess, I suppose, is correct, once this magnet hits them, it's going to send them back further off stage. So they're coming up here, they get hit by the magnet, then they're sent right here. Your opponent's right here. If you set this up and you know beforehand, like you time it perfectly, then you can just come here, hit them with the down air, they're dead. That's awesome. I think that's a really cool setup for magnet. Throw it off stage, wait for it to come back. As it's hitting them, they're gonna head towards you. You're already doing the down air. Okay, you set this up before. It's kind of similar to what you see like Loxodon players do with their down special, or like something you'd see in Smash Brothers with like King DDD sets up the Gordo to hit them, and he's already doing his like down up special, and he's, you know, they time it. It's really cool. On to the next. This one, because I don't think you can spawn two UFOs at a time, but what you might be able to do as Galvan is down air them here. Down air them here, instantly UFO, and then you get the platform here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you might actually want to up throw. So you up throw them here, then you hit them with the UFO that's going to take them here, then you grab them, up throw them again, and then you UFO them right here. That might be enough to kill off the top blast zone. That is from the ground. And I'll say it's like you start it from the top platform, forget about it. Easy ladder combo. I think Galvan with his UFO has unprecedented potential for ladder combos in Rivals of Aether too. Oh, I guess not unprecedented. I think Crag can do the same thing. But Crag, you have to be like right underneath him, and then him spawning his tower. You know, Crag spawns his tower right here. That brings you up with him, and then he grabs you and then throws you up, you know, into the blast zone. But, you know, with Galvan, you might be able to do something similar. It's just going to take a couple extra steps. So you start here, up throw them, UFO, you're on your platform here. I think this is the highest limit, like this whole section right here. This is the highest limit UFO will go. But then after this, you throw them up here. If you up special them again right here, the knockback is going to send them upward and they might die. They might die off the top blast zone. So that's something to explore on release day. By the way, when Galvan comes out, I'm going to be streaming it. I'm going to be trying out all this cool stuff. But I just wanted to share with you guys ahead of time so you guys can get the creative juices flowing. Maybe you guys can start to theory craft some Galvan stuff because I'd like some help. Okay, I'm not the smartest player, but I came up with a cool little cute diagrams for Galvan. Okay, can I get some help on some other diagrams, y'all? Help a young nigga out. All right, so next up we have my third little cute diagram I want to show off, which is, it works off of Galvan's down tilt. Galvan's down tilt has a meteor spiking hitbox. So what I'm thinking is at like mid percents, this will be a cool setup to do to get somebody off stage. So say you're Galvan here in the center stage, or maybe you're even right here. You can up throw your opponent, follow them with a hit fall up air. So let's say you up air them right here, you hit fall, baby dash, so then you're right here. Now what does this mean? You hit them with the hit fall up air, which means they're on their way over here. Okay, they're getting hit to the side, they're gonna end up right here. Well, now you're right here. What can you do? Down tilt, baby. That's right. The down tilt that you hit right here is going to either send them directly down to the stage right here, and you can try to 50-50 hit, like follow them right here, or if you think they're gonna tech in, go right here. Now if they end up on stage, it probably is because they're holding right on their DI, so you probably just want to fall straight down and hit them with the down air and just keep that tech chase going. But assuming they're holding left, that's gonna send them off stage here, and that puts you in a great spot to just start something, and they're at least off stage, which is a great spot because their feet aren't on the ground. They don't have access to all their tools on there. So try this one out at home when you get Galvan on release. I know I'm going to be trying it. Let's move on to the next one. Down special, the chain grab. Galvan's chain grab sends out these two arms. They gonna grab you, they gonna pull you back up to Galvan, and then he's gonna hit you right back down again. Okay, that's how it works. So say for example you get a chain grab off stage on your opponent, you grab them, you send them down. Galvan is fully actionable after the chain grab, so if you hold down after you chain grab, you might be able to hit them with a down air right after. I'm not sure, but it might be a cool ass setup, especially if you catch your opponent like off stage. Maybe they're a character like Orcane or Zetterburn or whatever. They have to recover straight up. They have to recover straight up. If you hit them with this setup, it's not like they can like come out here and be like, okay, never mind, I'm gonna recover this way. I mean, they can if they wall jump, but you know, this is like some style shit. This is some style shit, you know, if you want to get stylish on that shit. Also, coming back to the down tilt example, down tilt does have the spike hitbox, so if you down tilt with your big ass tail right here, on characters like Zetterburn, like Forest Burn, you know, down tilt appears to be slightly disjointed. Like, and even if you trade, that might be beneficial because it's going to send them straight down. So try this out on characters that don't have like huge hitboxes on the recovery. And you can send them straight down while still being on stage. Isn't that neat? Okay, that was like the complicated, like super cool theory crafty stuff that I came up with. The rest of the stuff that I was thinking of is really just basic stuff. So I've seen in a lot of the trailer footage and gameplay footage people using Galvan's down air where he spawns a drill out of his butthole to start combos. So you go down with this down air here, and then you hit him with a grab right here, and then you throw him up, and then you do whatever, blah, 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 blah. What I think might be a better strategy is to down air. It sends them down here. You're going to end up here as well. Just UFO up special right here. Because every hit you get as Galvan galvanizes you, So why not just UFO every chance you get? It forces them into like a extremely, I don't know, like predictable, excuse me, situation on your UFO. And then instead of grabbing them down here and sending them to your platform, you're already on your platform. You can mix them up here, grab them here, throw them up, continue to combo them upward. Instead of trying to chase them horizontally, you can force them upwards and combo them that way. Like, let's say you get the up throw, they're sent onto your UFO platform, and then they're forced to tech on your platform. So you hit them with the down special chain grab, which grabs both sides of your platform. That hits them down again, and then they're sent off either way, depending on which way they tech from the chain grab, and you can follow them from there. And it just does a tad bit more damage than just down throw, up or down air, up throw, up air, and then maybe you don't get anything after that. I don't know. I'm theory crafting, okay? You craft a theory, you test the theory. Maybe just up throw, up air will do enough damage on its own. We'll have to see. Pretty much any aerial that Galvan does leads well into grab. So like forward air grab, down air grab, neutral air grab, back air maybe into grab are all going to be very strong moves to use. Dash attack does combo into forward air. So Galvan has this dash attack. It's going to send at this perfect angle to where you can then follow with your own forward air. And because you're galvanized, forward air is going to do a little bit more damage. It seems like forward air has a sweet spot similar to Zeta burn, to where halfway down, like this part, is going to have the more straight horizontal knockback that you're going to want for the kill. And then up here, it's going to have like upwards knockback, which isn't going to be as strong. Even though your forward air is stronger when you're galvanized, it looks like you're going to want to space it a little bit so you get this second half of the hitbox there. Up throw also sends in a really favorable angle to combo into forward air, but they can also DI your up throw to go behind you. So it's kind of like a 50-50 setup there where you're going to have to guess where your opponent's going. But a cool thing that you can also do is if you predict that your opponent is going to go behind you with your up throw, or possibly even in front of you with your up throw, you can actually just jump, turn into a drill, and just hit them that way, jump cancel your drill into a forward air, and then they're... So there's a lot of opportunities with Galvan to like mix up your offense and put people in awkward situations where they have to guess like almost 50-50, it seems like, what you're gonna do, like forcing them onto your UFO, which isn't even a 50-50 because your chain grab can do whatever you want to them. But it's like, you know, when Raster hits a special pummel and you're forced onto his air pillar, you know, kind of situations like that. And with the up throw, you know, you can DI in to get over here, or you can DI away. But, you know, you might be in a lot more trouble if you DI in because of that drill setup, or you might even get drilled anyway for going away. You know, there's a lot of possibilities with Galvan, it seems like, with his like random moments of super high mobility vertically and horizontal, like vertically with the UFO and then horizontally with the drill, especially when he's galvanized, because when he's galvanized, the drill goes twice as fast. And this strategy might be even better because at higher percents, if they DI behind you, you're not going to be able to follow with a forward air. You're not going to be able to catch them in time. You're going to end up like right here. You're going to barely miss. If you watch the developer showcase, you're going to see a lot of moments where this happens. He'll throw them up. He'll barely miss that forward air. I think they balanced that intentionally to make sure that Galvan doesn't have a super easy kill setup at like high percent. God forbid somebody have an easy kill setup at high percent. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing to try to set up. Up B out of shield will probably work just as well as Bowser's Whirling Fortress out of shield, especially if they're at high percent, because let's say you're shielding here, they attack your shield right here, you send them straight up, you have your platform here, they're ending up like right here above you, you're fully actionable on the platform. It doesn't take much to just come up here and finish it off with another up special, or you know, do something else here. So I think up special out of shield is going to be really strong for Galvan, depending on, you know, how well they space their attacks on you. Like, if obviously this is assuming they hit something negative on your shield and you're able to get that up special off. But jumping out of shield doesn't take that many frames, so this might be like a super strong strategy for Galvan at high percent. At lower percents, like I was saying a second ago with up throw, Up throw is meant to send this way if you don't DI. If you DI in, you can end up behind Galvan. So I think that's going to be like the main counterplay to Galvan when you're getting throw comboed. It's like, oh, just DI into him and he'll miss. He'll think you're going this way and do the forward air. At lower percents, you might be able to just turn around. Like, because at lower percent, they're not going to get this much height. They'll probably be sent right here before they get a hit stun, like right here. You might be able to just turn around, jab them, and then throw them again from here, like if they end up behind you. And if they end up in front of you, you might be able to do the same thing, but you might not have enough frames to do that. It might be like a prediction thing, so if they DI behind you, you might just be fucked. Magnet Toss is a great move to cover grounded approaches, and then you force your opponent to jump. Then you can cover that jump with like a jump neutral air, because neutral air starts from behind and kind of sweeps forward like that. Or forward air. Forward air is a little bit slower, I believe. Or up air, because up air starts here. So up air might be the move to like shut down aerial approaches, because up air starts in front and then goes backwards this way. So you can shut down people with up air, hitfall that up air into a grab, and then send them off. And then, if they want to shield the magnet, then you totally shut down their ground approach, and you can control the grounded space either way. So magnet is going to be really strong. Oh, yes, and down tilt on stage, it does have that spiking hitbox, but if you hit it on stage, you're not going to be actionable before your opponent, so that's not going to be a good tool to start combos with. Hell nah. You don't even have to tech chase platforms as Galvan, because his chain grab will send up 2 hitboxes from either side of him if you land in the center here, which will catch any tech, unless they tech in place, but they're not finna tech in place because they pussy. Okay, so just send people onto the platform with your hitboxes, get right here, just do the down special. It's going to be easy tech chases for you, and on the ground too, especially like if you send them into the corner. What the hell? If you send them into the corner, I was trying to get my white brush. You send them into the corner, the only place they're going to be able to attack is like right here, or you send them like right here. I don't know. Whatever. Easy tech chases with down special. Last thing I want to bring up, as Galvan, you have that drill move that goes really, really far. Okay, and especially if you're galvanized, it'll go really, really fast. So what I think it might be a cool setup is calm little tech chase setup. So let's say you're right here at the center stage. You hit them with a forward throw. You're gonna kick them right here. Oh shit! Now they have to tech. Now they have to tech the ground. Are they gonna go left? Are they gonna go right? Oh wait, it doesn't fucking matter, because I can turn into a massive drill and cover all of this. All of this. I can cover all of this stage with side special. So it actually doesn't fucking matter. So if you get grabbed by Galvan in the center stage, this might be a W setup to do that takes 0 brain power, and that's what I'm all about. 0 brain power plays. 0 brain power, and because if we remember, Galvan's side B drill is jump cancelable on hit. So that means you throw your opponent here, they have to tech left or right, or tech in place. Your drill covers this whole area. Once that drill hits, you jump cancel that into a forward air, sends them further off stage, and then if you're lucky, they just die because they're at high percent. But this is I don't know if forward air, I don't know if forward throw would send them in an angle where they would be forced to tech at high percent. So this seems like a more of a mid percent type of thing, but that's still awesome because you get the drill, you get the forward air right here. After the forward air, you could low-key hitfall that into the UFO. Now you're on the UFO. Now they're over here. All they have left is their double jump. And, like we said earlier, you can cover both of these directions off the double jump. So you might be able to kill a nigga at 30. Grab him right here, throw him to the side, drill, jump cancel, forward air, fastball, up B. Now you're on your platform. They have to choose. Oh shit, he's right here. I'm right here. Damn, he's really close. I'm gonna panic and double jump. Oh, you double jump? Boom. I hit you with another forward air. Now you're off here. You have no double jump. All you have is your special moves. You're dead. You are dead now. I'm going to kill you now. So that's some of my early thoughts on Galvan. Some other stuff that is like, I don't really need to draw. Or like Nair out of shield seems like a great option to hit cross-ups out of shield. Oh wait, no, his Nair hits from behind. So actually Nair is like the perfect out of shield option for him. No, I think I went over everything. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go live when Galvan drops. I'm super excited for this character. I feel like Galvan was made just for me. I love Bowser and I love Charizard. Bowser's my main in Smash Wii U and Smash Ultimate. And I played a little bit Charizard in Smash Wii U, but holy shit. Dan, thank you, bro. Every character they drop, I feel like they made it just for me. I'm loving this first DLC run. Hope you all have fun with Galvan. I'll see you when he comes out. Keep fighting. Later. Nigga.